Recording? Yeah.
So where was I? Alright, let's not say 50. Let's say, because you've got the generations, you've got like, say someone that's like 40, 50, and their parents, which is like 80, you know. Um, um, I've lost track. Okay. But yeah, like, I mean, in the 80s, people made money. In the 80s, the rich got richer and the poor stayed poor, pretty much. So the generation from the 80s that were working and stuff, the ones that did quite well, probably have quite a bit. But anyway, um, what I'm saying is that it's a false claim to say that working in a little corner shop or Tesco's is gonna buy you a big house and all this. People that my age, I'm 26. People my age are like, they're pretty much like, they're pretty much struggling to get by. Like you renting out a flat or whatever you're doing, and you get paid monthly or every 2 weeks or whatever. You've got to pay bills, and then as soon as you pay your bills, then it's like, wow, it's all that money gone. You just spent life. You spent like breaths and hours of the day, hours of your life, basically, to basically pay for an accommodation that you're barely in, to pay for food to give you energy to go back to work and do it again. So it's a toxic cycle. I think I don't see why people do it. I mean, why do people put themselves through that? I see it as torture. Like, I couldn't stay at a job like that, a dead end job. It's just like barely paying. I feel like the best ways to make money is to do the things that require the less amount of time but pay the most. So if you put more worth on your time, then people will see more worth in your time. It goes like that. If you see, like my time is precious, right? If you say that to yourself, yeah, my time is precious. So, and the people you vibrate that, everyone else is gonna be like, everyone else is gonna see that as well. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, I see, like, precious. I see that he's got, his time is very valuable to him, and then they pay you for your services. Can't say services today. But yeah, I mean, that's why I just want to tie it up, because like people think that working hard, and they always tell you, it's easy for them to say to younger kids, like, oh, you work hard, go to your work, go to your job, and all this, and you'll be able to have a family one day. It don't actually mean, going to Tesco's and doing a job there or wherever you're working at. It's not necessarily true that you're gonna make enough money from that to build a proper life and do what you want. So yeah, all these old people. I say old people, but the older people, like say a few generations back. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, but basically, the old people you see with flash cars and stuff, and they're very, they people label them as tight and stuck up sometimes, stuck up usually, because it gets to their head. Like, if you get loads of money, then you think, I can live comfortably till I die, and then like they don't want to do anything for society. They don't want to do anything. They don't really care about anything other than what's going on in their life. So then, and everyone outside is just a stranger. So they get very. There's a lot of old people have a lot of money, but they have a lot of them are really stuck up and two-faced, and they moan a lot. They're not really happy. Like, I don't usually see anyone that's really happy. They're just comfortable. They're not happy. They're not thriving. They're not living. They just exist, and they just get comfortable with all this money they've been given from their parents or whoever. Handed down the money to them. So that's why, and then they just sit on the money, and then all of a sudden, because you get benefits when you're like old or something. I don't know how that works. I haven't really looked into it, but you get benefits for being old, and like you can no longer work and stuff. You get money for it, and then but still like that isn't even a lot either. So basically, these old people are sitting on the money, they're sitting on the properties and businesses or whatever. Well, not really businesses unless they actually had a smart head on them. But I think, yeah, like they got they. That's why they're not making money. I think like for retirement, or when you're old, you get like £150 a week or something. That's not a lot really, to be honest. So they're just sitting on money, and they end up in a rut where they just sit and get comfortable, and they just exist. So yeah, I mean, I just want to clear that up. Like, you know, the younger people are struggling, not because they're not working hard enough. It's because the older people are all the property and all the money, you know, all the money and all the all the property, all the properties, all the land, all the money, all the it's being held up. These old people, all the old people that, you know, let's say 60 and over, you know, because inheritance, you know, it's all inheritance. They didn't, most, like, I'm willing to bet, like, 98% of, you know, the older generation, older generation, really old, I'm talking like the ones that survived Second World War maybe, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they didn't earn that money from hard, true work. I'm pretty sure they just earned it from being given it from someone who passed away. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I just want to clear that up. That's it really. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I'll leave you with this quote. I'm sure you'll find it useful if you decide to go with it. Here's the quote. It's coming now, out of my head. Oh yeah, poor people spend money, but rich people invest money. So, poor people spend money, they're good at spending money, but rich people, they don't just spend money, they just invest it. They spend money obviously, but they invest it. Because at the end of the day, money's energy. That's what I say, always old people, they're stagnant energies, you know, they're stagnant. And the money's stagnant with them. Anyway, that's it. See you later.